Less fuss, more fun. Gomo by Singtel.
Welcome back to our continued coverage here on the One Play Sports Facebook page. This is, of course, the POL-ITE Volleyball Games 2019 between Temasek Polytechnic here now and Singapore Polytechnic, and this is the first and second placing match as both teams are unbeaten in this season's competition. Before I give you the squad list, let's first hear a message from our kind sponsors, Gomo by Singtel.
Want to leave work on time, but can't deal with judgy colleagues? Easy! Dress up as the delivery guy. Want more data? Easy! Add more data anytime. Go Gomo!
If you are constantly a loyal supporter of One Play Sports watching our live broadcasts, definitely consumption of mobile data can be quite heavy. Singtel Gomo just might be the answer to those problems. For more information, do click on the link in the body of this post. And here are the squad lists for both sides. Let's start off with the home team, Temasek Polytechnic. Jersey number 1, we have Evan Chia. Jersey number 3, Gayondato Abel Methodius. Apologies if I mangled that name. Jersey number 4, Edwin Lee. Jersey number 7 and captain Ang Jin Yuan. Jersey number 8, Eugene Lim. Jersey number 9 and vice captain Ajay Singh. Jersey number 10, Ma Jun Kong. Jersey number 11, Sean Lee. Jersey number 12, Lester Chua. Jersey number 13, Fu Hao Rong. Jersey number 17, Ang Jin Ling. Jersey number 18, Sun Tisuk Tang. Jersey number 19 and libero, Ryan Tan. Jersey number 20 and libero as well, Endon Go. That is your squad list for Temasek Polytechnic. And now for Singapore Polytechnic, jersey number 15 and captain Poon Jun Yu. Jersey number 2, Wing Ta Ang. Jersey number 1, Nicholas Q. Jersey number 4, Chiu Min Feng. Jersey number 5, Eng Sin Hao. Jersey number 7, Louis Tong. Jersey number 11, Lachlan Tan. Jersey number 12, Xiao Zijun. Jersey number 16, Lo Wen Xuan. Jersey number 17, Wong Kai Yan. Jersey number 19, Gilbert Tan. Jersey number 6, Ang Chuan Kiet. Jersey number 14 and libero, Law Ken. Jersey number 9 and libero as well, Darren Fu. That is your squad list for Singapore Polytechnic. A couple of SEA Games bound players in these two sides. On paper, Temasek Polytechnic are the favourites with significantly more of them. Number 1, Evan Chia. Number 4, Edwin Lee. Captain and number 7, Ang Jin Yuan. Vice captain number 9, Ajay Singh. Number 13, Fu Hao Rong. Number 19, Ryan Tan, the libero. 6 players in total for Temasek Polytechnic heading to the SEA Games. And it is 2 on the side of Singapore Polytechnic. Number 4, Chiu Min Feng, and number 7, Louis Tong. So on paper, at least for tonight, It seems Temasek Polytechnic are the favorites. They are the traditional giants in these POL-ITE games, I understand. But as you saw in the preceding match between ITE and Nanyang Polytechnic, absolutely anything can happen. The teams are now just completing their warm-ups and the match shall begin shortly. Do stick around, don't go anywhere.
Introducing GOMO. It's an all-new digital experience. Get a GOMO mobile plan. No contract, no excess charges, fuss-free, great lifestyle benefits too. It's easy to sign up. Get your GOMO SIM card on the same day. It's the next level of freedom. Add data on the go. Chat with us 24/7, anytime, anywhere. So, what are you waiting for? Go GOMO!
Here we go. This first and second placing match just to get underway. On playing from left to right, your home side in red, Temasek Polytechnic. Looks like they are beginning with number 7, the captain, Ang Jing Yuan. On the court as well, number 3, Gayodato Abel. As things get underway. First point to Temasek Poly then. Number 9, the vice captain, RJ Singh on the court as well. Number 10, Ma Jun Gong. Number 4, net touch there by Ma Jun Gong, sending the point Singapore Poly's way. Number 4, Edwin Lee, is in the suit of a libero, although he isn't registered as one on the team sheet. Curious one, that is. 2 straight points for Singapore Polytechnic. That serve sent straight out by number 12, Sao Zijun. One of the 6 starters for Singapore Polytechnic. Cross-court spike goes straight out of bounds for the captain, Pang Junyu. TP lead 3-2. What a save there by Temasek Polytechnic. Not on the second attempt, however, for Edwin Lee. Did well the first time around. Just too much on that spike from Singapore Poly on that occasion. Scores tied at 3-3. Wing Ta Ang now to serve for SP. Too much on that by Ajay Singh. Nowhere close to being inbounds. This match beginning, as you'd expect, rather close. Touch out of bounds by the blockers. Ajay's spike just too powerful for them. For all. The spike by Pun Junyu somehow finds the gap in between the hands of the blockers of Temasek Polytechnic. What a finish there by Ajay Singh. Great spike by Temasek's vice-captain. Ajay with the serve. Looked for the angle in the front of the court, but unfortunately goes just wide. Point to Singapore Polytechnic. Excellent block, that one from Ryan Tan. But that's a second straight miss serve from Temasek Polytechnic. This time, Sun Tisuk Tang, the culprit. Great defense by SP. You can just tell the quality of this match a level above the one that took place earlier between ITE and NYP. And with the caliber of players heading to the SEA Games, I guess it's understandable as much. The intensity of this first and second placing match just palpitating. Temasek Poly trailing by 1, 7-8. Spike from Wing Ta Ang gets a touch on the defender from Temasek Polytechnic before flying out of bounds. Temasek's return there, not clearing net. Point to Singapore Polytechnic, who open up a 3-point gap now. Great finish from Wing Ta Ang. 4-point lead for SP. Lachlan Tan to serve. What a save. Nothing right going for the home side so far, Temasek Polytechnic. As the referee awards SP that point. Spike from number 3. Geondato Abel cannoning off the defender's arms out of bounds. Nice retrieval. And finished emphatically by Ajay Singh. Another great cross-court shot, from Wing Ta Ang. Geondato asking for a touch. But his appeals fall on deaf ears. In play, says the referee. That's another good finish from Ajay Singh. They still trail by 4, however, Temasek Polytechnic. Miscommunication in the SP defense. No answer to that spike from Louis Tong. On that occasion, one of those heading to the SEA Games for Singapore Polytechnic. You can see a nice crowd building around the court. Lots of supporters here for this first and second place match between TP and SP. Receive only managing to deflect out of bounds there from the libero Lorcan. Almost hurtling into one of our cameras here at the broadcast table. (12:15) TP still trail. Making up a little bit of ground here though. But that is a miscue on the serve by the number 13, Fu Hao Rong. Nice finish there from the player just entering play. Lester Chua, number 12. Ajay Singh now to serve for Temasek Polytechnic. Can he do better than his first attempt? Unfortunately for Temasek Polytechnic, the answer is no, as he sends another serve straight out of bounds. For SP, it's Louis Tong, number 7, to serve. Brilliant quick attack by TP. Ryan Tan with the finish. Appeals from both sides on that point. Referee gives it the way of Singapore Polytechnic. 18-14 SP lead. But Gayon Dato able cuts the deficit once again, keeping his side within touching distance. As Fu Haorong now serves, but that is another serve straight into the net. And it's timeout here called by TP, who have a little regrouping needed to be done. They trail 15-19 at the moment. SP starting off this match on the front foot. Quickest out of the gates, the team in white. Simple finish there for Ma Jin Kong. Earns Temasek Poly the point coming out of the timeout. Defense getting the job done there for TP. Nice block as they now trail by just 2. Another good block from the home side. Cuts the deficit to just 1. Opportunity to pull level now for Temasek Polytechnic. Looks like they've gathered themselves pretty well coming out of the timeout. Ajay Singh drags his side level, and now it is Singapore Poly's turn to call for a timeout. In the blink of an eye, their 4-point advantage has vanished. And the two teams now tied at 19 each. Who will prevail in this first set of the first and second place matchup between TP and SP? Give us your predictions in the comment section. Intelligent piece of improvisation there by Singapore Polytechnic at the net. But there's no stopping that from Ajay Singh. The amount of elevation he gets on his leap is incredible. That is too hot to handle as well from the side of SP. Wing Ta Ang now serving for Singapore Poly. That is well rescued by Lachlan Tan. And SP complete the play by earning the points as well. Ma Chun Kong thought he had won the point for his side, but however, referees have given it the way of Singapore Polytechnic, I believe, for a net fault. Although that call was put back, Ma Chun Kong gets his point. SP edging ever closer to the first set, 23-21 now. Poon Junyi serves. I'll say it again, Ajay Singh. Not easy for Singapore Poly to deal with that kind of power on these spikes. His serves, however, tonight have not been on point. This is set point here for Singapore Poly. And TP have opted to call for an emergency timeout. Appeals from SP is given. And that means it is first blood to the away side, Singapore Polytechnic, in this first and second place matchup between SP and TP. The captain, Ang Jin Yuan, remonstrating with the referee. To no avail, however. The call stands. And it is only 1-0 at the moment, of course. Everything still to play for in this best of 5. On On paper at least, could an upset be on the cards? The coach of Singapore Polytechnic in conversation with his side, who now hold a 1-0 lead. From his gestures, it looked like he was calling for calm from his players, not to get too carried away. Even a 2-set lead can vanish in the blink of an eye, as we saw in the preceding match between ITE and Nanyang Polytechnic. TP, of course, will want to avoid a similar fate. That is another cannon from Ajay Singh. First point of the second set going the way of Temasek. And that is an ace for Captain Ang Jin Xuan. Overhit on that occasion by Eng Sin Hao. 3 quick points the way of TP, and SP call for a timeout. Temasek Polytechnic needed to begin this second set on the front foot, and they have done so indeed. Having lost the first set to Singapore Polytechnic. This is the start that they would have wanted. Can they continue to build on it? The referee having to evade that deflected shot. This is 4 straight points to TP. The referee just asking the Singapore Poly sub bench to move further away from the court. Play now resumes, and that's a miscue from Singapore Poly's captain Poon Jin Yu. His spike down the line going out of bounds. Lucky touch off the net there for Ang Jin Yuan. That turns into an ace. 6 unanswered points for Temasek Polytechnic to begin this second set. I believe that's a net fault committed by TP, so for the moment, the momentum has been curbed. But SP has no answer for that cross-court spike by Gayondato. 7-1. Temasek Poly lead. Finally, SP are able to deal with the power on Ajay Singh's spike. Deflected that time into Temasek Poly's own half. Wing Ta Ang serving for SP, doesn't clear the net. Service mistakes have come from one side of the court, if you've noticed so far. In the first set, TP had a couple playing from left to right as well. Singapore Poly finding the gap in between the net and Ajay Singh on that occasion. Easy finish for Ryan Tan. Wide open, the number 19. No blockers in front of him at all. Ajay Singh now to serve. Much better from his previous attempts. Law Ken, the libero, received the ball but only managed to deflect it onto the roof of the auditorium. So that is a point to TP. Ajay Singh again, second straight good serve from him after a couple of mistakes in the first set. That once again is too hot to handle from Temasek Poly's vice captain. (11-3). That is a double touch by the number 5, Eng Sin Hao. As Singapore Poly call for another timeout. They trail by 9. A massive 9 points here in the second set. Temasek Poly seem to have woken up from their slumber in the first. Roaring ahead and not looking back. Great serve from Ajay Singh, just clearing the net. Catching the Singapore Poly players unawares. Just unable to react to it. Ajay seems to have made the necessary adjustments from his first 2 miscues in the first set. Well rescued by Singapore Polytechnic. And they get the point as well. Still a lot of ground to make up, however, for the away side. Lester Chua with the point this time for TP. Getting through the blockers. The referee gestured for an offense on the part of Temasek Polytechnic, giving the point to SP. Captain Ang Jin-yuan making his appeals. Looks like he is saying that Ajay Singh was standing in a wrong position. So here, Singapore Poly to serve with Eng Sin Hao. Cross-court shot there by Lachlan Tan, not clearing the net unfortunately. Looked for the shot angle. Just didn't get the leverage required to clear the net. And that's 2 straight points for Singapore Polytechnic, who have begun to find their voice once again. They've still got a long way to go, however. Can they continue the momentum? They still trail by 9, 6-15 here. That quick attack has worked wonders for Temasek Polytechnic. This time it was Ma Jun Gong with the finish. Well played there by Singapore Polytechnic. No answer. Unstoppable from Ajay Singh. Poon Jun Yu and number 7 Louis Tong just getting a word from the referee. I believe it's for something they said. And it looks like that has served to inspire SP as they win that point. Louis Tong with the spike. Well blocked there by SP. TP keep it alive. And that is in from Lester Chua. Found the gap in the far end of the court. And the Singapore Poly players could just look on as the ball sailed in. This is Fu Haorong, fresh into the rotation for Temasek Polytechnic. Did well to recover from the service position to make that save, but unfortunately none of his teammates were in a position to follow up. Quick attack by TP, dealt with by Singapore Poly at the first attempt. The point eventually going to Temasek still. Ajay Singh now to serve. He's done well from the back of the court in this second set. Can he keep that going? Call it the commentator's curse. The moment I praised him for his good services in this set, he sends one long. And that's compounded with a failed spike, a rare one there by Ajay. SSP edge closer to pulling level, still a little ways away. Great cross-court shot by Lester Chua. Makes it 20-11 to TP. Well played by Singapore Poly, setting up Lachlan Tan, who doesn't disappoint. Cross-court shot attempt by Ryan Tan, not finding the spot he wanted. Just out of bounds there from the number 19. A favoured return, however, from Eng Sin Hao. No answer by Temasek Polytechnic for that spike from SP. Ang Jin Yuan only manages to drag his shot wide. So that means it is now just a 6-point deficit for Singapore Polytechnic. With the help of the net, Temasek Polytechnic earned that point. 22-15 now, just 3 away from leveling it. Leveling things at 1-all. They'll have to wait a little longer, however. Shao Zijun. With the point for Singapore Polytechnic and the serve as well. Two quick points for Singapore Polytechnic. Makes it a 5-point game. Can they draw even closer? SP was celebrating for a while, but that's kept alive. They're now in a bit of trouble here. That is out of bounds. So 23-17 to TP. Cross-court shot by Ajay Singh. finds the mark and gets his side to set point. Giondato here to serve. Not dealt with by Singapore Polytechnic, and we are officially level here at 1-all. TP have come roaring back after dropping the first set. And as the sides change over, let's get a quick message from our kind sponsors, Gomo by Singtel.
Want love, but not ready for the commitment? Easy. Love your phone. Want a mobile plan, but not the commitment? Easy. Go no contract. Go Gomo.
Do you love me?
Finding results for Do You Love Me?
At $20 for 20 gigabytes of mobile data, that is really great value on Singapore's fastest mobile network. For more information, do click on the link in the body of this post. And with that, you will be able to keep up to date with all our live broadcasts of the Singapore School Games, from the C Division all the way up to IVP, we hope, in January. As is the commitment of us here at One Play Sports to bring you all the best in local sporting action at all levels. Set number 3 now underway. Singapore Poly serving from right to left of your screen, getting the first point of this set. Great piece of improvisation from Ajay Singh, showing that he's not just all about power. Deft touch shown by TP's vice captain. And that is a little piece of genius from Eng Sin Hao, catching Temasek Poly's defense completely unawares. The blockers in the front of the court not able to react at all. TP managed to keep this in play. And are rewarded with the point as Sao Zijun smacks the ball into the net. Ajay gets it done on defense as well, comes up with the block on Lachlan Tan. Ma Jun Gong there, able to take advantage of SP's defense. Out of position. That's high and wide from the captain, Poon Chun Yu. Sao Tzu-jun makes up for the earlier mistake, making it 3-5. SP still trailed by 2 here in the third set. The blockers get it done here, foiling Ajay Singh. And you can see what it means to them as they celebrate. SP get the block, but it deflects out of bounds. Sao Tzu-jun there, cutting it close, but gets it done. Finds the short angle for the point. SP now with a chance to true level. The score here, 5-6. A little bit unorthodox there by Temasek Polytechnic. And it deceives everyone on the other side of the net as well. Lester Chua just putting too much on that. Long and out of bounds. Sao Tzu-jun returns the point, sending his serve straight into the net. Lester Chua now with a chance to make amends for the missed spike earlier. Well blocked by Ryan Tan. Just too much on that for Edwin Lee. He was in the right position, just unable to react to the cross-court spike by Ng Sin Hao. Giondato getting it done. And again by Temasek Poly's number 3. They open a 4-point gap here, the largest lead that TP are enjoying so far in this third set. Singapore Polytechnic calls for a timeout as they look to regroup. Play resumes here with Ryan Tan serving for Temasek Polytechnic. If you're just joining us, welcome to the broadcast. This is the first and second placing match of the 2019 POL-ITE Volleyball Games Men's between Temasek Polytechnic in red and Singapore Polytechnic in white. The two sides are now level at 1-all, with Temasek Polytechnic currently leading 12-8 in this period. They dropped the first set but went on to win the second. And that is another piece of brilliant play from Eng Sin Hao. Faked the set and instead just flipped the ball to his blind side, where he knew there was an empty gap there. And that is 2 straight points for Singapore Polytechnic. Good finish by Giondato. The deflection off the net, just throwing off the timing of Singapore Poly's defenders there. Eng Sin Hao asks for the touch by the defenders. Referee says no. Point to Temasek Polytechnic as they look to open up the point differential. Not if Singapore Poly can help it. (11-4). Great reactions there by Singapore Poly. Four TPs attacked once but not twice. That is a net fault by SP. Wing Ta Ang miscues the receive. And this is the largest lead of this set now for Temasek Polytechnic. 17-11. 6-point lead for the home side. Touch of fortune there for Lachlan Tan. His serve just squeezing past the net. And that is 2 straight aces for Singapore Poly's number 11. (14-17), however, they still trail. Quick attack by TP foiled. The defense gets it done for another point that goes to Singapore Polytechnic. Meanwhile, here is a timeout call. This is set number 3 in the first and second place final match between Temasek Polytechnic and Singapore Polytechnic in the 2019 POL-ITE men's volleyball games. TP have led by as many as 6 in this set. However, SP now only trail by 2 and will be looking to further cut the deficit with another serve from Lachlan Tan. The power of RJ Singh putting a stop to Singapore Poly's run of points. But he gives one straight back, sending his serve out of bounds. Great set there by Lester Chua. For RJ to finish off. Couple of great blocks by Singapore Polytechnic. Not able to keep the ball in play on the third attempt. Nice try though from Wing Ta Ang. That's another service error, this time by Ryan Tan as he makes way out of the rotation. Defense getting the job done again for Singapore Polytechnic, as they now trail by just 1. 2019. Good call by the Temasek Poly players. Letting the ball go straight out from the serve. But the captain, Ang Jin Yuan, serves straight into the net. And so still only 1 point the difference here. Singapore Polytechnic 20, TP 21. Referees just adjust the netting. And somehow, Singapore Polytechnic find themselves level here, deep in the third set. They've trailed for much of it. But now here they are back on level terms, 21 apiece. And here they've gone ahead. Ajay Singh putting too much on the spike as a timeout is called. What a back and forth battle this has been between Temasek Polytechnic and Singapore Polytechnic. And we expected nothing less, of course. Both teams entered this final game unbeaten. The POL-ITE games are played in a round-robin format, so this has been a pleasant coincidence that both teams entered this final match unbeaten. And so this is a winner-take-all encounter. And the two teams are tied at 1 set apiece in a best-of-5. And Singapore Poly having trailed for most of this third set, now find themselves ahead 22-21, and what a rescue that was from SP earlier. From Ajay Singh, but not on the second attempt. Ajay getting the job done there. And we are tied once again, 22-22. Miscue on the spike by Shao Zijun. Hence TP the advantage. Singapore Poly call for a timeout. The coach probably looking to set up a play to prevent Temasek Polytechnic from getting to match point. Set point, excuse me. This, of course, is an opportunity for TP as well. To communicate how they want to set up this attack. It will be Geodato to serve. That is dealt with by SP, who make a little meal of the return, but the rally continues. RJ with the spike blocked. He couldn't get it on the attack, but he does it on defense. RJ with the block sends Temasek Polytechnic to set point. Geodato to serve. And that is made a mess of by Lachlan Tan. And so from behind, after initially dropping the first set, Temasek Polytechnic now edge ahead 2-1. They are now just 1 set away from clinching top spot in the 2019 POL-ITE Games men's volleyball. As we await the 4th set to begin, let's first hear a message from our kind sponsors, Gomo by Singtel.
Want to leave work on time, but can't deal with judgy colleagues? Easy! Dress up as the delivery guy. Want more data? Easy! Add more data anytime. Go Gomo!
confirmation of the third set scores. TP taking it 25-22 as the fourth set now gets underway. Ang Jin Yuan, the captain to serve for Temasek Polytechnic, now playing from right to left. They'll be looking to seal the deal here and not allow this to get to a fifth set. Ajay Singh sending TP on the front foot, but Ang Jin Yuan not clearing the net with his serve. Giondato probably half a step short from clearing the net with that attempt, but it is SP who get the point, and the net not doing Singapore Poly any favors as well. Louis Tong falling short on the serve. No mistake from Ajay. Lachlan answers right back for Singapore Polytechnic, as this fourth set begins neck and neck between the two sides. Double touch from Wing Ta Ang, excuse me. That's a good block from Ryan Tan. Net touch by RJ, and he knows it. Point goes to SP. Just a little bit over eager with the spike attempt. Well finished on that occasion by Wing Ta Ang. 5-all. Ajay tried the soft finish, not successful, and opted for power on the second attempt when he was probably just out of position. The ball slightly behind him. And his shot goes long and wide. 6-5 now to SP, who are in the lead. Consecutive points for Singapore Poly sees them open up a 2-point lead now. Can they continue to build on this? Lester Chua smashing the ball into the net. 3-point advantage for Singapore Poly. Make that 4 straight points for the away side. 9-5 they lead now. And as you'd expect, TP calling for a timeout. Mistimed on the block there by Singapore Polytechnic. Wing Ta Ang just jumping a little too early, allowing Lester Chua to get the point. Well blocked by TP. And that's a nice finish from Ryan Tan. A gaping hole in the back of the court of Singapore Polytechnic. And the number 19 finds it. Miscue on the serve by Ang Jin Ling. Sao Zijun overcooks his serve. Kept alive here by SP. Out of bounds. So TP now back within 1. Nice dump shot by Louis Tong. (11-9) to Singapore Polytechnic, who are looking to win this set to level things at 2-all and send this into a 5th and deciding set. TP with other ideas. Giondato, his spike cannoning off the hands of the Singapore Poly blockers. Good serve there from Ryan Tan. Another dump attempt by Louis Tan. The point there going to SP for a double touch, I think. Well measured shot from Louis Tong. Smashed it against the fingers of the blockers from TP. And that is another touch of the Temasek Poly defenders, as their captain Ang Jin Yuan remonstrates with the referee to no avail. And just like that, it's a 5-point gap opened up by SP. They now lead 15-10. Oh, what a play by Singapore Polytechnic. When you're hot, you're hot. Somehow that turned into a brilliant set for Lachlan Tan. (16-10), they lead by 6, SP. That's 7 straight points for Singapore Polytechnic. (17-10) now, the away side lead. Make that 18-10. Deondato tried his best, sprinting out of the court over the substitutes bench in an attempt to rescue that shot, but to no avail. It certainly looks like we are in for set number 5 here in this first and second place contest. The momentum is halted for the time being by Temasek Polytechnic. Ajay Singh with the block, but only able to deflect it out of bounds. 19-11 to Singapore Polytechnic. That is straight out from Louis Tong, however. Ajay with yet another powerful finish. Can that spark his team back into contention of this set? They still trail by 6. And that is another intelligent piece of play from Eng Sin Hao. We've seen it here on multiple occasions now in this match. Excellent reading of the court positions of all the players. Unfortunately, doesn't do quite the same in the service department. Does pretty well in the setting department as well, I guess. Sao Zijun with the finish. Great defending by Singapore Polytechnic, getting the block on Ajay Singh as they edge ever closer to forcing a fifth and decisive set. Lester Chua gets the touch off the defender's fingers. That is Poon Jun Yi with the point. Smacking the ball on to the fingers of Temasek Polytechnic's blockers. Sao Zijun now to serve for SP. Clears the net just. Lester Chua finds the gap in between the blockers' hands to get the point for TP. Still trailed by 7, 23-16. Singapore Poly 2 points away from forcing a fifth set here. And there is set point for Singapore Poly. Wing Ta Ang to serve. And they've done it. Singapore Poly take the fourth set 25-17, forcing a fifth and decisive set here in the first and second place competition in the 2019 POL-ITE men's volleyball games. The two teams will switch sides before play resumes. And how many of you watching had guessed this outcome?
Want to leave work on time, but can't deal with judgy colleagues? Easy! Dress up as the delivery guy. Want more data? Easy! Add more data anytime. Go Gomo!
Many thanks, of course, to the proud sponsors of our broadcast of these POL-ITE games. Gomo by Singtel. We are here in a fifth and final set. It is sudden death between Temasek Polytechnic and Singapore Polytechnic. The TP coach, Yap Ah Kwan, calling for greater mental strength from his side. It's been a seesaw battle between these two who are unbeaten so far in this year's competition. Singapore Polytechnic won the first set. Temasek Polytechnic then won the next two. But SP rallied back in the fourth to force this fifth and deciding set. Excuse me. It is, of course, a first to 15 instead of the regular 25. I will, of course, be conducting post-match interviews with the winning side, the champions. So do stay tuned for that after the completion of the match itself. Well kept alive here by Temasek Polytechnic. Touch by the blocker, says the referee. Louis Tong earning Singapore Poly the first point of this fifth set. Poon Junyi, however, gives one straight back to TP, sending his serve well long. His opposite number, Ang Jin Yuan. What a rescue from Ang Jin Yuan there, coming back from the position of a server. Doesn't quite get there in time on the second attempt, however. Singapore Polytechnic edge ahead 2-1. Ajay Singh with the finish off the hands of the blockers. TP with a good block there to take the lead 3-2. Miscue on the receive by SP, kept alive. What a finish by Ajay Singh. Set up by his captain, Ang Jin Yuan, from a deep position on the court. Quick timeout called by Singapore Polytechnic just as well. It is, of course, a shorter set in the fifth. It is only a first to 15, so every point counts. Singapore Poly cannot afford to let the gap open up too wide. They now trail by just 2. Well blocked by Sun Tisuk Tang. As Temasek Polytechnic edge further ahead out of the timeout. And that is not saved in time by the libero, Edwin Lee. The referee adjudged that to have been a point scored by Singapore Polytechnic. Change of pace there from Ajay Singh. Chose the soft route instead of his usual powerful spikes. And that managed to deceive the Singapore Poly blockers. Great battle at the net going on here. RJ with a rare miscue with the attempted spike. Nowhere near to clearing the net that time. Singapore Poly still within touching distance. Lachlan Tan now to serve. That is way long from Sun Tisuk. RJ blocked the first time, but not the second. As he gets the point. 7-5 to Temasek Polytechnic now. Did well there, Temasek Polytechnic, to keep the play alive with the first two touches at least. A third not clearing the net, so point goes to SP, who are only down by 1. Six, 7 is the score here. Well played by Ryan Tan. Making it 8-6 to Temasek Polytechnic. As the sides change sides at this halfway point in the 5th and final set. The referee says that's a double touch, gifting the point to Temasek Polytechnic, and the referee there just warning Temasek Polytechnic captain Ang Jin Yuan for excessive complaining, I believe. Wing Ta Ang to serve for Singapore Polytechnic. Only to be finished by Ryan Tan. 10-7. Temasek Polytechnic now lead. What a finish from Dato. Looked like that was in, but that's given the way of Singapore Polytechnic. No matter, as Dato get the job done this time. No questions about that point. 11-8 Temasek Poly lead. And you can hear the cheers just getting louder point by point. Every single point scored by either side cheered to the loudest in the auditorium here at Temasek Polytechnic. And you can cut the tension with a knife. As Louis Tong sends a serve agonizingly into the net. Intelligent stuff there from Lachlan Tan. Just dunking the ball into the gap between the blockers and the net. Ajay Singh tried to react, but to no avail. One touch too many by Singapore Polytechnic in attempting to rescue that shot. SP claiming their innocence, but that is indeed 4 touches. The referee absolutely right on that call. 13-10 to Temasek Polytechnic. They are now just 2 points away from winning the championship. Timeout call. By Singapore Polytechnic as they desperately need to regroup. If you are only just joining us here on the broadcast, you have missed an absolutely fantastic match. Most of it at least. What a great battle this has been between Temasek Polytechnic and Singapore Polytechnic. going all the way to 5 sets, right down to the wire. And Ryan Tan puts Temasek Polytechnic on the cusp of the championship. This is match point for TP. Celebrations halted just by Shao Zijun. This is Lachlan Tan to serve. Will he play it safe and clear the net nicely, or... Oh, that was rather close. Ajay does it for his team, as he has done all match long, powering his way through. Scores the winning point fittingly for Temasek Polytechnic, who takes the gold medal, the title, after a grueling 5-set battle. Congratulations to Temasek Polytechnic, who are crowned champions of the 2019 POL-ITE Volleyball Games Men's Division. Do stay with us as I head to courtside to grab a word with one of the outstanding players of the game, Ajay Singh.
Introducing Gomo. It's an all-new digital experience. Get a Gomo mobile plan. No contract, no excess charges, fuss-free, great lifestyle benefits too. It's easy to sign up. Get your Gomo SIM card on the same day. It's the next level of freedom. Add data on the go. Chat with us 24/7, anytime, anywhere. So, what are you waiting for? Go Gomo!
I am here with one of the standout performers from the winning side, Temasek Polytechnic, Ajay Singh. Ajay, tell me, how do you feel your team did overall in this epic battle?
I think we came back from a shaky start. We took the earliest sets decently bad, I feel, because we weren't as mentally prepared as the other team. I think SP played a fantastic game as compared to their previous matches, despite having people training overseas and injuries. For ourselves wise, I feel that we did great because we came back from such a bad performance at the start as compared to our usual standard. But towards the fifth set, I feel we really played our best. Yeah.
Watching on the broadcast, I can tell that you are one of the standout performers. How would you rate your own performance in this game?
Actually, today with my hand being a bit injured, so my blocking isn't that good as what it should be. And also, I fell sick yesterday, so I'm still recovering from a fever and a bad cough. Yeah. So apart from that, I think my performance was pretty bad at the start because I couldn't really focus because of all the sickness. But towards the fifth set, I feel that the adrenaline took it over. Yeah,
what a seesaw battle it was. You guys dropped the first set, won the second two, and then lost the fourth before ultimately winning the fifth.
Yeah.
And what is it like? I understand that you are part of the SEA Games squad.
Yes.
And Singapore Poly, of course, has a couple of players who are going up to SEA Games. You train with them every other day. What is it like playing them as opponents when they are your teammates essentially as well?
I think we have a very good relationship. So despite us being very competitive on court, like yes, we may shout or shout to celebrate, but it's not to provoke them. It's actually just us being competitive. Like this is actually what we do during training. Our coach actually encourages us to be competitive. So playing with them on a scene like this is actually very common. Yeah, it's like a normal day at training. Yeah.
Lastly, this is, I believe, one of the first times that the POL-ITE Games volleyball final match has been broadcasted live. And now it is on the record, your achievement of being crowned champions. You're able to share this with your friends and family, of course, who are unable to be here to support you live. How does that feel?
It feels good to be, during my 3 years in TP and before that when I used to come to watch the POL-ITE matches, this is actually the first time I think that it has ever been broadcasted, and I actually feel that other competitions don't have broadcasts, so I'm actually very happy that during the POL-ITE Games, these games, you all actually have a broadcast, yeah. And we would like to see more lah.
Of course, we at One Play Sports will do our best. And Ajay, here are a couple of goodie bags from our kind sponsors, Gomo by Singtel, for you guys, the champions of the 2019 Volleyball Men's POL-ITE Games. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Do stay tuned. This is Ajay Singh, and we will have the prize presentation up next. Do stay with us. Prize presentation first out is the women's, and here we have Singapore Polytechnic, the second runners-up. Congratulations to them. First runners-up for the women's division in the 2019 POL-ITE Volleyball Games. ITE. Division of the 2019 POL-ITE Volleyball Games, Temasek Polytechnic. Congratulations to them. Congratulations once again to your champions of the women's division, Temasek Polytechnic. Next up, we shall begin the prize presentation ceremony for the men. Second runners-up, Polytechnic. Congratulations, NP. Your runners-up, as we saw in the match earlier, Singapore Polytechnic. Congratulations to them. And now, last but certainly not least, your champions, Temasek Polytechnic. Massive congratulations to them, coming out on top in an epic battle against Singapore Polytechnic earlier. And we want to send well wishes, of course, to the boys heading to the SEA Games. Ajay Singh and company. Let's hope that they do the nation proud.
Less fuss, more fun. Gomo by Singtel.